Hi, I'm Dr. Tony Kelly, your 2023-2024 PMAR President, and I'm here to bring you a quick update on what you've probably been following in the news, and that is the ruling that came down in the Burnett versus NAR lawsuit on October 31st. After a mere 2 hours of deliberation, the jury determined that NAR, Keller Williams, and Home Services of America were guilty of colluding over commissions and ordered the defendants to pay $1.78 billion in damages. This can be essentially tripled by the judge up to $5.4 billion. The class action argument against NAR was that the cooperative compensation rule created a conspiracy to keep commission rates higher than the market otherwise would have created. Essentially, the plaintiffs argued that NAR and the various MLSs worked together to ensure payment of buyer's agents, thereby inflating the amount of total commission paid by sellers. I want to be very clear that this lawsuit at this time is only applicable in the Western District of Missouri and does not create legal precedents in other regions. However, it does create what's called persuasive argument. This will be used by copycat lawsuits. Immediately after this ruling, the plaintiffs' lawyers filed additional lawsuits. What does this mean for NAR? The next steps for them? They will be appealing this to the 8th Circuit Court of Appeals, and if necessary, up to the Supreme Court. So we're probably looking at several years before we have a final ruling on this verdict. What does this mean for your local association? What does it mean for Oregon Association of Realtors and for PMAR? Well, I want to be very clear again that this ruling was just about cooperative compensation. This has nothing to do with association membership. Now, what does it mean for your business? So this is real talk here. 2-hour deliberation. Essentially, the way we do business is going to change. And how do we change to protect ourselves so that we can continue to service our clients? 1, start using buyer representation agreements. To help level that playing field, I can tell you at the state association level, we are working to make it a requirement, just like the state of Washington is going to be enacting in January, that buyer representation agreements become mandatory. 2, make sure that you let your clients know that commission is negotiable. There's no such thing as my brokerage or my firm requires me to do a minimum amount for a commission. No, all commissions are negotiable. 3, learn how to really craft a message about your value as a buyer's agent. I can tell you at the PMAR level, I've already started working with our PMAR staff to look at our calendar for 2024 to ensure that we have more training that we're going to be providing with regard to buyer representation agreements. Your local firms and brokerages, I'm sure, will be doing the same. In the meantime, I will be changing the tenor of these communications and these videos to make sure that I'm keeping you up to date on the constantly evolving nature of what's happening with these various lawsuits and the impact that it's going to have on our business. So please tune in, stay tuned, watch these videos as they come out. We will be providing up-to-date information in a very timely manner. Thank you very much for watching this video. There will be a lot more to come.